I know this isn't my usual type of video, and this sure wasn't what I anticipated at all for my first in-season baseball video of this year, but this definitely had to be done. Chris Woodward, the manager of the Texas Rangers, I have to give him a piece of mind for what he said about Gleyber Torres' walk-off home run in the first game of this doubleheader, but let me roll the clip just so I make sure that I don't misquote him.
Small ballpark, that's a easy out in 99% of ballparks. So, the wind wasn't helping today, obviously, but, just 3-1 count. Probably King is one guy that you put him back out there, you're like, okay, he's not going to give up a homer. Just happened to hit it in a Little League ballpark, to right field.
Okay, Chrissy boy, I'm talking right to you. You clown. For those of you who are new, I'm a huge New York Giants fan as well, and I must say that Chris Woodward is giving Joe Judge, John Mara, and Dave Gettleman a run for their money on how to run a clown show. What a whiny loser for those comments. But hey, why am I not surprised? Because this is the same dipshit who got butthurt over Fernando Tatis Jr. hitting a grand slam off his team on a 3-0 count while they were up big. But that's not what we're here to talk about, as I did talk about that early on in my YouTube career. It's not a video I recommend because I was still new at YouTube at the time, but let's talk about what he just recently said. So, I got news for you, Chrissy boy. Your pitchers suck. Tell them to pitch better. When was the last time the Texas Rangers even had a decent pitching staff? Yet my Yankees only scored 4 runs in both of those games combined, but your team is 24th in ERA and has given up the 4th most home runs, so tell them to do better. Now, before I go any further, it's Nick, by the way, and if you're new, welcome to my channel, or if you're not new, welcome back. And if you agree that Chris Woodward is a whiny loser, consider hitting that like button to spread the word. If you can please consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell for more sports content, not just baseball, I'd really appreciate your support. Now let's get back to this Little League ballpark that you're talking about. Talking Yanks already addressed this, and I should too. That Gleyber Torres home run was 369 feet and would be a home run in 26 out of 30 major league ballparks, you bozo. If it's such a Little League ballpark, let's see you hit some bombs at Yankee Stadium then. What do you mean an easy out in 99% of ballparks, you fucking idiot? Cry me a river, you loser. The short porch. That ball was hit 369 feet. The right field wall is 314 feet. You don't need to be an all-honors math student to know what a fool you just made out of yourself. You know what else is funny about you saying something so irrational is that your guy, Cole Calhoun, hit a home run off our ace in the same game, and in the second game of that doubleheader, your team hit 2 home runs. So yeah, you get the same benefit as the Yankees do. But when it's against you, you have to be the one to cry about it and make excuses. You know what? I'll buy a boat with this money that I'm making off of YouTube now, and I'll float down the ocean of your tears. And since you say it's such a Little League ballpark, why hasn't this doubleheader been when your 2 big offseason acquisitions, Marcus Semien and Corey Seager, get going? Marcus Semien is not even hitting 200 right now, and Corey Seager just 238 with a 291 on base percentage. They should have been raking at Yankee Stadium if it was such a Little League ballpark. Of course, they still have time to prove themselves, but so far they've sucked and haven't done that much better in this Little League ballpark, as they combined for 2 for 8 in this doubleheader. Semien was 2 for 4 in the first game, but yeah, he went 0 for 4 in the very next game. Want some more data? Okay. Yankee Stadium is 2nd in home runs this year behind American Family Field in Milwaukee. Yeah, I'm still used to it being Miller Park, but not the point. So, is American Family Field a Little League ballpark? Last year, Yankee Stadium was 11th in home runs, so there were 10 other Little League ballparks last year, right? 2 years ago was 3rd. 2019, when the balls were juiced, Yankee Stadium was 25th in home runs. Yeah, so much for a Little League ballpark, you crybaby. Also, since you are a former player, I decided to do some research, and you did play 8 games at the current Yankee Stadium, right? And you hit 385 there and hit 2 home runs. Okay, maybe you have a point. Nah, I digress, because you also played at the old Yankee Stadium, which has pretty much the same dimension as the new Yankee Stadium, although apparently the walls are 2 feet shorter at the new one. I just looked that up before I made this video. And at the old stadium, you only hit 238 and your career on base percentage is 300. So yeah, excuses on top of excuses. And again, Gleyber's home run was 369 feet, and his home run would have been a home run in 26 out of 30 current ballparks. Most certainly would have been a home run at the old Yankee Stadium too, even if the walls were a little bit higher at the old one. So Chris Woodward, you sucked as a player, and well, I don't don't know much about you as a manager besides the fact that you haven't had great talent to work with. I guess I can kind of cut you some slack for that, but based on your whiny attitude and your excuse making, I don't think I'd even want you as a manager if you actually had a good team to work with. I don't think I'd even want you a whole lot more than I want Aaron Boone, to be honest. And speaking of Aaron Boone, even though he really still has yet to win me over, at least I like it when he does get mad. Just like he told that Chris Woodward, if it's such a little league ballpark, make the f***ing adjustment. That's all I got for this video. I know this was one of my shorter videos, but hope you enjoyed, so if you want to leave a like, I'd really appreciate that. It's how we get this out to more people. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more sports content from me, not just baseball, but also football and basketball. Got to do more NBA playoffs content. Also, links to my social media are down below. Follow me, I'll follow you back, and I'm planning to post some trivia on my Instagram, so hope you have some fun with that. And want to clown on Chris Woodward in the comments with me? Yeah, definitely feel free to do that in the comment section. Go Yankees! Let's hopefully win this series against the Rangers with Nestor Cortez on the mound. Oh yeah, the Rangers are 11-5. The Yankees are in first place, so hope you can take that for data too, Chris Woodward. Even if the Yankees do end up losing this series, so go Yankees. Chris Woodward's a loser. I almost forgot the end screen. Yeah, if you want to click either of these videos up above, I'm sure you'll enjoy whichever one you do click, and I'd really appreciate it if you do click one or the other. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you next time. Peace.